John's doing training today, which is in training until the end of March. It's training until end of March, so I am going to brave it, drive on my own with Thomas to a soft play. I was going to go to the same soft play I went to last week or whenever it was, but I want to try something else. I don't want to go too far, it's only 15 minutes away. The other one were 15 minutes away. There's some others about 20-25. I dare push that. But it's kind of, I feel like it's down some of the roads I've been on before. I'm hoping that I'll get more confident. I just need to do it. John messaged saying, if you don't feel confident driving, just get a Careem, which is like taxi. It's like an app, but you can get absolutely everything, and it's taxi service. So I don't want to bet all it. I just want to get on and do it. But he also messaged saying that the GPS isn't working, or it hasn't been working. The driver who picked him up, his GPS wasn't working because we don't know if it's to do with everything what's going on, and it's been throwing it all out, which will freak me out. But I can do it. I can do it. Cannot believe I made it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I actually did it. No, I didn't go wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. So anyway, let's see if I can find this first. Station there. Oh my God, it's just right there. Welcome to Carnival. I'm gonna go in here and I might actually see, or do I go for his hair doing first and then that? Oh my God, I can't cope. What are you in? So I see the car. Yeah, that's your stomach. You saying hello? No, it's okay. It's okay. About 65 dirhams for an hour, which is, hold on, let me get aircon on. I am roasting. Oh my God, why do I do it to myself with soft plays? That was, I was the only person in. It was very small. It cost me 65 dirhams, which is what, 50, 11, 12, 13 quid, is it? Yeah, £13. It was the smallest soft play. And then she asked me if I wanted to continue my play. Oh no, I'm alright, thanks, I'm off. Then I went to get some milk, but the guys, I didn't really like the guys in there. Creeped me out a bit. Then I've just been to chemist for some hydrocortisone cream and some antihistamines for the mozzies to like help with the itching. That's just cost me 77 dirhams. How much were that? It was, how much were it? 18.50, 18 dirhams 50 for the cream and 58.50 for the tablets, the antihistamines. I'll be stocking up when I come home, unless I've just been swizzed or unless I've just gone to the most expensive chemist. I'm not paying that again. That's ridiculous. I'll just itch and scar. I'd rather that. I'm joking. Good morning everyone, and today is Mother's Day, so I've just decided to come to Miracle Gardens as we have a residence ID card. Is that right, John?
Yeah, you're right.
So we're allowed in for free as with the current situation, what's going on. They've opened it up if you've got an ID card to come in for free, so we have. Obviously Thomas is free anyway because he's under 3, but I thought let's come here just to pass an hour on. It's going to be a really hot day today. Well, it's already 28-29 degrees and it's going to be highs of like 33 I think, so yeah, it's going to be really hot. So the dogs will have a day in. They've already had a walk this morning, but I just thought give them a quick walk and then the chilled fit day then, and then they can have one later on when it cools down again. But yeah, I'll show you what I didn't show you last time. This is a mental day. This is so much busier than when we came 2 weeks ago for my birthday. I don't know if it's because today's the first day, so they're only doing the free admission if you've got, what is it, the UAE resident card or whatever it is. But anyway, the ID, it started today just for 2 weeks only, but it is busy, really busy. It's like Instagram Central with pictures, you just can't get around properly. But yeah, so we've just stopped for ice cream because it's a hot day. Thomas has got chocolate, and then I've got chocolate and caramel. What did you get, John? Chocolate and
Strawberry cheesecake and Ferrero
strawberry
Rocher.
cheesecake. Oh, and Ferrero Rocher, not chocolate. So yeah, it's so nice. All right.
But you eat your own as well, though.
Is that nice? Go, Hey everyone, so we've just come in to Mr. Toad's at Silicon Oasis just to have a Sunday dinner, as apparently they do the full works here, so let's hope that it's a good Sunday dinner, because I have been craving a good Sunday dinner and gravy, Yorkshire puddings, oh my god, everything. So I will demolish this. I'll let you know how it is and I'll show you what I get. So fingers crossed. Good morning everyone. Today is Tuesday. It is absolutely chucking it down. It does look like it is starting to brighten up a little bit. Some of the outside lights have fallen down, so brilliant. Currently made a den. Finding the last couple of days quite tough, actually. Just because I think of the whole situation. Nothing like... I'm not scared or anything. It's more the fact that I feel I'm quite restricted what I can do, where I can go. Hold on, ask for help. Come back this way. Good morning, everyone. It has been a weird day yesterday with the rain. It was pouring it down. It did not stop. Well, it did about 5 o'clock. But yeah, it was bad, really bad. And then it's meant to be giving it bad rain today and then worse tomorrow. Well, for the rest of the week, but at the minute it's really, really nice. But yesterday I had my hair done. I know, I never do anything with it, like I just slap it back because I just can't be dealing with it like on my neck. So I don't know why I always have it cut short, because I just always tie it back, I never do out with it. And then John took the dogs to the vets to get registered. Thomas has just had his his Emirates ID, is that right, John? Emirates ID approved today, so he'll have his little ID card. I just need to have my biometrics done, and then I'll be able to get mine done then. I've already had bloods done, which was to test for TB. I thought that was the x-ray. I had to have an x-ray done as well. I thought that was for the TB, to be fair. And then I think the bloods were to do with like STIs and HIV and all that. And then the x-ray was for TB. But my God, the needle she used was just stupid. There were no need to use like a needle that size. I was looking at a needle box and I was like, where's the other options? Like, that is insane. I'm surprised my vein didn't collapse. Like, it was stupid. I was like, blooming heck, girl. Didn't say over to her then. She had the needles, but I was like, blooming heck. It would look like a drawing needle. It was flaming massive. So that was done, and then Thomas doesn't need anything like that doing. It's just me, and then I just need my biometrics, and then I'll have my ID card. What else? Nothing really. So the dogs are registered, the IDs are coming along, so I feel like we're getting somewhere. I feel like March has been the longest month. I feel like I can't believe how quick it's gone though at the same time. It's weird. But we're just heading to a soft play because yesterday were a really, really, really boring day. Like I say, my hairdresser came to my house. She was Scottish. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Emma Blake hair, she was called. Loved her. She'll come again. And then the dogs are registered. So we had a really boring day. And so I thought, right, we'll come out to a soft play today and let him burn off some energy, because he's been waking up at 5:30 like every morning. It's driving me insane. I'm like, this better be a 2-year regression or just not a new wake-up time, because this can do one. We had this when he turned 1 year old. I'm like, oh, thanks, every year like now I'm just going to get like a nice new surprise. When he turned 1 year old, like, he started waking up at 5 o'clock for no reason, and then that were his new wake-up time. And then sometimes he'd throw 4:30 in. Then I were working on a critical care like placement. I'm like, what are you actually doing to me? And then now he's like turned 2. He, like, when we moved out here, he were absolutely fine, sleeping like dead well. And then now he started waking up like at 5:30 every morning. Like, what is all that about? So it better be a 2-year regression. And I really want him to start nursery, but I don't think that's going to be anytime soon either. There's talk that schools might not even be open for the term now. Like, that can do one alone. I know this sounds awful, but I'm sure many mums would agree that is actually painful, having him off for all that time. But to be fair, he also needs routine. He needs to be like mixing with kids his age. And at the minute, I think I find it hard because we haven't got our container, so it's like I can't really plan and do stuff with him. And it's like people might think, well, just buy him loads of new stuff, but I'm like, the container will be here soon. And at it was Christmas, and then 2 weeks later were his birthday, so he has a lot of stuff. He's got like a massive craft box, like with all his paints and sticky stuff, and just full of crafts. And it's like I could do a routine with things like that, and every day as well, he's been asking for his big Buzz Lightyear, which has been a killer. Because I think I might have said in a previous vlog, but I only brought his little Buzz Lightyear and his little Woody because I thought, well, I can't get the big one in my suitcase or the hand luggage. And yeah, he's like, big Buzz. I'm like, oh my god. I said, he's on a holiday. He's like on a boat. He's actually on a boat on the way to you, and he's like, whoa. Yeah, that can't come quick enough. When I checked yesterday, it was near Madagascar, so we are on track. It just needs to be able to dock, get through. But yeah, I'll show you what this play centre's like. Well, they call them indoor play centres, not soft plays. But we went to the Orange Wheels one, I think one of us, maybe the first or second week of being here, but we're off to another, same brand, same franchise, but a different area, so we'll see if it's like kitted out the same or what, but I'll show you when we get there. That's good that you can put your stroller there. It's really good actually. I'm presuming you buy those, but you can get your face painted, do your slime. Yeah, I think you have to pay for these, obviously. Can't imagine them being free. Yeah, or face painting, then there's like your paper, got crayons, puzzles. It's really cool. Chocolate.
Special offer also, if you are downloading the number, if you have already reduced it,
Okay.
you can have the one cupcake and one the coffee, 25
Okay.
for that plus cupcake.
Sure.
For this is right there.
That's good.
But you have to be the application or you can download it.
Bring an Americano, please.
One Americano?
Yes, please.
Oh my god, these look so good.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh, pistachio can have chicken coffee. Easy hands. You stay there and get your signal.
So I've got the pistachio cupcake. He's got, oh my god, I've just made it worse. He's just got a vanilla cupcake, and John's got a slice of chocolate cake, and we've just got a couple of coffees, but I've just caught my arm in the flaming cupcake. So we finished at the soft play. The 2 hours always, well, the first hour I always think always drags, always. We're like, John were at one end of the soft play, I were at the other, and I were like, John, we've only been here 40 minutes. But you know what? I really, really like the Orange Wheels. Really like that. We're, like I say, we're a different location. I'll have to get back to what the shopping mall was called. I really, really liked that shopping mall. And then we went to Magnolia Bakery for a coffee and cupcake. What were it? I think it was 25 dirhams for a coffee and cupcake, and I'm not really a cupcake person. Thomas has never had a cupcake, and he was like, cake, and I'm like, all right, I'll get you a cake. It's been so good, and I think what it was as well, like, because, or as well, it was half price Tuesdays, so it's really, really good. Cheap. What were it? Meant to be 30 dirhams or something. I'll have to check with John, but yeah, really, really good. And there were quite a lot, and I feel like you don't get a lot of older kids in there. I'm saying that, I've only been twice, but I feel like you don't get like older kids in there like knocking about, and there were quite a lot around his age, or maybe like 3, 4, 5 year olds, you know, and we were really, really good. And because it were busy, I feel like he were off a lot, and he were copying the other kids and just trying to play, and it were really, really nice. I really like it there. What I like as well, that they start like winding down as well, and there's like crafts, they do music, they do bubbles, they do dancing, it's really, really good. I really like it. So yeah, half price Tuesdays. It was busier, but it were actually fine. It were all right, you know. Yeah, I'll go again on a Tuesday. Then, like I say, we went to Magnolia Bakery and got the cupcake. I got Thomas just a vanilla cupcake, and I had to scrape most of the icing off. It were really heavy buttercream. It was lovely. It was like your typical cupcake, but then I got a pistachio one, and I could eat all of that. I actually ate all of that. I thought I would have had to scrape most of the icing off. Then John got a chocolate cake, but I've filmed a little bit what we've got. And then we went for just a little mooch, and then we went in this Japanese shop, which were really cool actually. Loads of like little odd bits and good little finds. And then there were a little Easter section. What is it called? Dacio or Daiso? Dacio? Anyway, I was going to get some like eggs to do. John's come back with my Mackies to fill. Yes, got the goods. To fill these in, it's going to be 27 dirhams or something. For 12, I got some bigger ones because I got some Kit Kat bunnies from Lulu's, I think it was. And then I just got some smaller ones because I got some little Milky Bar eggs. Then we had to go via Bath and Body because I saw this pink cashmere. Oh my god, it smells like holiday. If you love holiday smell, this is it. And so this were only like 40 dirhams for this body spray and the body lotion, which is good. But going back to my Easter eggs, I never told you the cost of those. So there were the smaller ones, a pack of 12 for 9 dirhams 50, and then the larger ones to put like Kit Kat bunnies in is 8 dirhams 50. So I was like, what a bargain! But yeah, John's got the goods. He's got my Mackies. I've got a Happy Meal. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. So tonight I'm doing a corned beef hash. I know, like, that's one of Thomas's favourites. I love corned beef hash, and it's been a really love corned beef hash. It's been a cooler day. It's been like 24 degrees. Absolutely teamed it down later on this afternoon. But I'm like, right, I'm really fancy a corned beef hash. Love it. But yeah, some people, like, I want to know how you do yours. I used to do it like how my nana used to do it. I used to do a layer of potato, a layer of onions, layer of corned beef, like slice it, and then keep doing that until your Pyrex dish thing's full, and then I just pour like loads of gravy on. And then And then when I was looking at recipes, like over the years, I'm like, baked beans in it. I hate baked beans with a passion. But now I just dice it. How do everyone else do it? Yeah, how do you all like cook your corned beef hash? So yeah, I can't stand baked beans. So I put onions in, I parboil my taters, and then I dice my onion, fry that off a bit, dice my corned beef, chuck that in with, and I've just put some carrots in. I was gonna do them like as batons on size, but don't you find that like you have to use loads of carrots just to make some batons? So anyway, I've just done them in big chunks and parboiled those, and then I put loads of gravy in, and I've got the Bisto onion gravy. That's the only one I've got. Like, that's the only proper gravy I could find when I needed it the other week. Put loads of that in, and then a load of Worcester sauce. Yum. Yeah, my Yorkshire pudding is banging. Look at this. I am a Yorkshire girl. I do make a really good Yorkshire pudding, unless I'm cooking for someone. And you can guarantee my Yorkshire puddings are rubbish. I've got no Yorkshire pudding tins, they're in container. So I've had to use like the Pyrexy type of dish. Look how good that Yorkshire is. Like, come on. Just gotta love it. Oh, God, I love corned beef hash. So again, went for the biometrics doing this morning. That was not in, well, yeah, but in depth. I wasn't expecting. I just thought maybe a fingerprint, but no, we were like every fingerprint individual, then all together, and then it were like the whole hand, side, everything. But yeah, once that were done, dead nice. They're so lovely in there in headquarters. And then John messaged me this afternoon saying it's been approved and that my ID's been printed, so that's good. But then we went to Lulu's hypermarket on the way back. I really fancied a pan of chocolate, so we went there, and I seen this sourdough bread loaf, and it was 4 dirhams 25. And I thought, right, we'll have some like soup and bread for me, like me and Thomas for tea. And she's like, would you like it sliced? And I went, oh yeah, please, because I'm terrible at slicing bread. She put, so this is it, right? She put it in the machine. You know when you like think, oh my God, it's like in the UK, health and safety is just extreme. Well, you won't catch me doing what she did. My God, she got the bread, put it in the slicer thing and pushing it down, and the blade things are shaking like mad. She's pushing it. Her other hand were at the other side, I'm like, oh my God, girl, you're going to lose a finger. You won't catch me doing them. Gonna have that for tea. I'm so bad at, you know what, I can cook. I'm just a lazy cook. John's in sim until like 9 o'clock tonight. He's got tomorrow off, and then he's in the weekend, so I'm gonna have to find something to do at the weekend. But it's been terrible weather, like on off, at lunchtime, blowing a gale and then heavy showers. But we've just been out, there were a break in the rain, so we've been playing in the garden. And then it got really nice, and then went up just going for a walk, me and Thomas, and he's not had a nap today. So I'm hoping it's an early bedtime for him. And then when he's in bed, fingers crossed, I can get this floor cleaned, because it's a really like shiny, well not shiny, it's like a matte, it's just a really smooth tile, and oh my God, I get sick to death. You can see all the footprints, sands, it's awful. So I'll be cleaning that, and I'm going to catch up on some YouTube. I love watching Katie's Florida life. I used to work with her in Newcastle, but so envy of her life. everyone. What a miserable day. Look at this. How awful is this? It has been non-stop all week. Last night was crazy with the thunderstorms. Absolutely crazy. It went on for hours. It was right above us. The thunder were just, it isn't like it were like lightning and thunder, it were like both together, just constant for hours. Luckily we've got blackout blinds, but you still could see like from the top top of like where the pelmet is. It was just constantly flashing. It was just crazy, and then it's just been non-stop, like so miserable. Like, oh yeah, it never rains in Dubai. Well, guess what, it does. Yeah, we're heading to Green Planet as I asked ChatGPT what there is to do on a rainy day in Dubai, and it says, oh, it never rains in Dubai. Well, it does. Heavy, badly, all day. But hopefully after today it's going to turn a corner and be nice. Don't get me wrong, it's not cold, but it's just frustrating. It ain't like it's just a little drizzle. It's like dead heavy rain. But anyway, I asked ChatGPT where to go with a 2-year-old, and it says, well, it gave me a lot of suggestions actually, and it said Green Planet, and I thought, oh, actually, I had a quick look. He was kicking off in the kitchen because he wanted to go in the car. Yeah, you know, when they're just kicking off and you just can't concentrate on what you're doing. Well, that's what they were doing. But it's a really, because of the rain, it's actually made the city really clear. I'll show you. Really clear. Usually it's dead hazy and you can't really see it dead clear, but you can. It's nice. Loads of roads are flooded. Oh my god, really flooded because they're not built for it. Wow. Yeah, wow, that is actually pretty bad, that. Anyway, I'll stop moaning about the weather. I'll take you along to Green Planet, see what there is there. But the thing is, out here, that is the beauty. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like, obviously it's built to do things because of the heat, so there is a lot of things to do. So let's see how this is. I hope it's good. It looks good online. So it takes us about 25 minutes, and I don't know how long we've got left. What did it say? No, it's on there. Oh, we've only got 10 minutes to go, so
use the right lane to exit
let's just see how it is.
Tankers travelling, drain it.
Keep left.
Take this, we've got to follow up, walking around.
Look at this big spider, Thomas. Oh, big spider. Look what you've missed.
Look at this, we have a chicken.
Oh, wow.
Scary.
Guys, we have a slot. But over there on the top is sleeping.
Wow.
Oh, look, there's another slot. Look.
Cheeky little monkey. There's another one. Don't touch, don't touch. But don't touch. Look at the green pass, say hello.
Then we have another one, the black and white.
Wow.
Please, that hurts. That hurts a lot. And maybe if you want to touch, you can see this.
Oh my goodness. I know. Don't be careful. Do you want to touch it?
Gentle.
Nice and gentle. Oh, you good boy.
Stop it. Give me your hands. Can I show you your dimple, madam? Certificate?
Show the
Sir,
cockroach.
just show it.
Look at this cockroach, Thomas.
This is cucaracha
Look.
from Madagascar. We call them cute cockroach because they have dimples. Oh, sorry.
Look.
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 Oh wow.
They have dimple and they're smiling.
Yeah.
And the best thing is they don't bite every Friday.
Just on a Friday.
Look, John, he will. Look at Daddy.
Yes.
Wow.
But if I touch their bum, they're going to walk.
Look.
Crazy.
Do you want to look?
Snail when it's Snelly, I give you a snail.
Wow, Daddy's going to hold a snail.
Sure, fish your hand.
Look out, that is so cool, isn't it?
You can grow half of the box.
Wow.
Yes. They love
Half
to
the
eat
box.
lettuce. Yes, sir. They have to eat lettuce.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You have a
how
look
old
at the
they-
spider then.
And their gender is very hard to tell because they have two gender.
Right, okay.
And they have 1,000 of chicks.
Do you want to look at the spider? Yeah.
Do you want to see the snail?
Look at the snail. He's seen it when I picked him up. It's coming back down now, Thomas.
Look at the dinner. He's like, I'm hungry. I want to.
Wow!
Oh, that was clever.
Try.
Up. Yay!
Try.
Throw it up in the air.
Throw it.
Yay!
No.
Look. Oh, lovely.
nice.
So soft.
No. Okay, no. Come on then. We'll get you next time with it.
I really like this area. I've never been down here, obviously. I'm only saying obviously because I've only been once here, well, to Dubai, and yeah, it's if you come here a lot to Dubai on holiday, you probably think, well, yeah, this is like a well-known area. But we've just been to that great, the Green Planet, which I'll tell you about in a tick. But there's loads of like really nice bars and restaurants down here. License district. Definitely try down here if you've ever been and you think it, like, if you know it's a good vibe, let me know, because it looks really cool. This is my thing. It looks so cool, and I thought I'd bet on a night, and when like normal circumstances, I bet it's really nice. But yeah, it's absolutely dead like, but obviously time of day, and I'm presuming the weather and what's going on in the world. But yeah, it'd be lovely to see what it's like on a night. Yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere though. This looks nice. I'd like to try here. Mythos Urban Greek Eatery. Looks lovely. It's really nice. I love like finding places. Like, I know Dubai has a lot of stuff going on, but you know when you just think, but is it? Like, you hear it, but then you just don't see it. But when you find these places, like, how cool is this? This is so nice. If you've been down here, like, let us know if you have, and if you've got any recommendations for the hotels, restaurants. It looks beautiful. I love this. I just love how, like, Dubai, like I say, I've only been here 5 weeks, but God, love it. Even though I were ranting about the weather, but it's I'm over it, because there's really cool areas, cool places, lots to do. They think of everything, don't they? How lovely. Love how they've got those as well, like the sails to go across when it's sunny, I'm presuming. Philly Select, is that how you say it? And then meat moot smoking sounds good. Butcher Steakhouse and Grill. Nice. It's lovely. I do love how they just think of everything though. Raising Cane's. So, I've never been to one in America. Last year when we came for John's assessments, oh my God, I was literally the only person on the beach in July. Absolute idiot. I thought I was dying. Literally, I lasted 15 minutes and then next minute I'm like crawling pretty much against this wall with a bit of shade. I was shaking. Like, I felt sick. I was freezing even though it was 49 degrees. Oh my God. Yeah, it was awful. And I ended up in Raising Cane's. Well, I went to Starbucks for a drink until I recovered, and then I went to Raising Cane's, got a refill soda, and then I literally just stayed in there and just kept refilling. Never eaten there though. Might actually get some lunch, see if John wants it. After saying I've never had a Raising Cane's, we are in Raising Cane's, and they were all like, everyone just came to us and like, welcome, and I'm like, could you bet you're all like customers? And like, yeah, literally, you're the first ones. I'm like, okay. So he's got the box combo, which is a 4-finger combo chicken fingers, and then I've got the 3-finger combo, which is 3 chicken fingers. So let's see how good this is. So we got our meal. Thank you for watching this week, and I will see you next week. But if you did like, please like, subscribe and comment. I'd love to hear from you.